Welcome, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thank you for joining me on the Healthy Hustle today. If you've joined us for the last few episodes, you'll remember that we've been discussing the importance of nutrition and breaking down the different nutrients you should be getting from your diet. And today, we're going to continue this discussion by taking a closer look at minerals. So let's start with the basics. Minerals are a group of inorganic nutrients, which means that they are compounds that do not contain carbon. They are essential for the human body to function properly because they're responsible for helping with things like cell growth and human development. However, because they are inorganic, your body is not able to produce minerals on its own, which is why they are considered an essential nutrient to include in your diet. So what are some of the minerals that your body needs? There honestly are too many to name here, but we will take a closer look at a few of the most common ones here in just a minute. First, there is one more thing you need to understand about minerals, and that is the way they are categorized. So minerals are broken down into two categories: macrominerals and trace minerals. These terms may sound a little technical at first, but the difference between them is actually quite simple, okay? It all comes down to how much of the mineral your body needs. Macrominerals are those that your body needs in large amounts, typically over 100 milligrams a day. That's a large amount. This category includes minerals like calcium, sodium, potassium, chloride, phosphorus, magnesium, and sulfur, things like that. Meanwhile, trace minerals are the opposite. They are minerals that you need in much smaller or trace amounts, things like iron, iodine, manganese, copper, selenium, fluorine. That's just a few of the minerals in that category. Between the two different categories, there are over 100 different minerals that your body needs. And since we don't have time today to cover every single one of them, let's take a look at some of the key benefits you might experience by including plenty of minerals in your diet. Number one, improved immunity. Sounds crazy, but extremely true. Different minerals have been identified as useful in immune processes like supporting white blood cells and taking part in non-cellular defense mechanisms. Some of the most notable minerals for immune support are things like copper, zinc, selenium, and iron. Really important. Bone health also. Bones and teeth are made up of minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. These form the molecular lattice system that maintain the strength and integrity of your skeletal structure. Any major deficiencies could lead to all sorts of problems like weak teeth or poor bone health. Gut and overall functionality, right? Gut health, the core of really what helps us operate. Minerals play an indescribably important role in gut health, especially when it comes to something called peristalsis, which is the term used to refer to the muscle movements that push matter down through your intestines. See, generally speaking, the gut is just one long tube of muscle that is constantly contracting and relaxing to push food along the tract. And for this to run smoothly, you need just the right amount of minerals like calcium, potassium, and, really important, magnesium. And transmission of nerve impulses. Sodium and potassium are required by nerves to create action potential, which is what allows them to communicate. We're going into too much detail, but these minerals simply move in and out of the cells, which creates charges that form the electrical impulses that are used by the nervous system. I've said it a lot, maybe in some of our other meetings, live meetings and things like that, but we are an electrochemical machine. And that electro part of that comes from, in large part, these minerals and the importance of them in your day-to-day. So now that we have a little better understanding of why your body needs minerals, you're probably wondering, how can you include more of them in your diet? Well, lucky for us here at New Earth, right? The minerals that our body needs can be found in a lot of different food sources. One in particular, which we'll cover last, right? Meat has it. There's a lot in red meat, poultry, and fish. Dairy products like yogurt, milk, and cheese. Dark leafy vegetables, especially cruciferous vegetables, collard greens, spinach, and kale. Whole grain cereals like oatmeal. And of course, the best, AFA, organic wild microalgae, which contains over 60 trace minerals by itself. When you heard that number at the beginning, were you thinking at all, holy cow, I didn't know that. Can I get all of those in my body? And a lot of what is sold out on the market today, for the most part, a lot of that is, single trace minerals. Well, we know that we need more. The algae comes with intact 60 trace minerals by itself, along with many other important nutrients. If you want to learn more about organic wild microalgae, check out the link in the description. We could dive into a variety of different minerals that your body needs, but that is a discussion that would take literally all day. So I think we're going to stop here. But if you have any questions about minerals or other nutrients that your body needs, feel free to ask them in the comments. That's where we get ideas for all of our healthy hustles. Otherwise, I hope you'll join me next week as we continue this series with a deep dive into essential fatty acids. Thank you so much for joining me today on The Healthy Hustle. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye.